Hey cuties, Peachy here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Rainbow High Shadow High news here as we have a first look at the brand new upcoming Shadow High Sleepover dolls coming in 2026. So stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. So yes, we finally have the full reveal of these brand new dolls. We had information, like by seeing Mount that they would happen, these dolls, sooner or later. But, now we just got the actual pictures. Leaks just, we just got them fully revealed already. And again, these are coming in 2026. I'm not sure like when, but just probably spring of next year. And the pricing, very likely $24.99. I don't think they would be maybe $20. I'm not sure, but $24.99 usually is like the go-to pricing. But these are kind of similar to previous Shadow High dolls, that they're budget, but they also have accessories and they're like a themed line. So are these budget dolls? I'm not sure. They have less articulation. That's why they're kind of weird. So they don't even have articulation at the elbows or knees. Like that they're basically on like just budget bodies. They can only move at the shoulders and hips and at the neck, obviously. But so they're kind of budget dolls, I guess. But it's weird. So yes, but I mean, these are coming soon, and now we know who's included here and also what they all look like. So as per usual, thanks to Seeing Mound for sharing these first. And I'm assuming we're going to get more stock photos as well that are higher quality as time passes. But for this video, this is what we got. The stock photos are not the most, high quality. So we're going to just make do. And we're going to talk about each individual. Okay, starting off here with Luna Madison. By the way, the packaging is just very simple. It's kind of very slim. We have some gorgeous artwork as per usual, and you'll notice that for all of the artworks, they all have like sleeping masks on, and they're holding teddy bears, which they don't have. Like none of these dolls have a sleeping mask or a stuffed animal. So I would have been nice if they all had a sleeping mask or a stuffed animal, but no, none of them have it. Just I guess for the purposes of the artwork, they had a little tweak up to make them look cuter. It would have been cute to have like some stuffed animals, because I'm pretty sure they have the mold already, and a sleeping mask should not have been too more, like I'm sure they could have, had a sleeping mask. Couldn't have been too expensive to add those in as well. But Luna here, obviously twin sister of Sunny Madison. The last time we saw Luna was in the budget Shadow High dolls that just came out recently, that are also on the budget bodies, which are less articulation basically. That doll looks pretty cool now, but here this Luna, she looks a bit different. This one Luna has a new hairstyle. No bangs, just like a middle part, and then some high ponytails with a little bun, on at each ponytail. So it's interesting. It's shorter kind of a hairstyle that we usually see. And she's wearing basically this pajama set, and it's cute. It is sleepover themed, so it makes sense that she would have a pajama set. But I think out of all four, you'll notice that she has the most, sleepover emphasized looking outfit. So like her outfit definitely is about, sleeping. The rest have more kind of versatile, casual kind of looking outfits. Her accessories are like a CD player, I believe, and some AirPods and headphones. Headphones and a CD player and a disc. So very fun accessories. I think all of these accessories are reused. Maybe the CD player thing is like a new mold, but I think the shoes are a reused mold. I'm not sure, but they're cute slippers. The face up is very simple. You know, her makeup is very simple. So, but I think overall, you know, she's cute, but to me, she's like the least favorite out of the four. Next, we have Chanel Onyx, and you know, she is part of the characters that are getting more, you know, dolls, like with the collector release as well, that she got paired up with Heather. So interesting. By the way, yes, Ash and Nicole are not included here, obviously, in this collection, which is so weird because, like, obviously, you know, Ash is a boy doll. I'm not surprised that they would not make more dolls of him, but Nicole, they could have had Nicole here. You know, Nicole could have had a doll. She's a girl, so but I guess because she's sporty, she's like, I guess they couldn't find a way to make her have a cool looking, you know, sleepover doll. Girl, I don't know. But anyway, so Chanel, you know, she's one of the more popular characters because MJ, I guess they like Chanel. They see potential in her. So her hair is super, like, just nice and wavy. So we have some, like, shorter bangs for her. And I like how so far every Chanel doll has a different hairstyle, different texture as well. I think that's really cool. Her makeup is also different, I believe, a little bit, even if just, you know, the colors and, you know, it's just a little different. She has this really nice, like, robe on that has these fluffy cuffs, you know, like, what? And then the entire robe is, like, in this houndstooth pattern, which is, like, okay, so cute. It's even a little bit see-through. And then underneath she has this, like, really cute dress on, like, nightgown, if you will. It has a little bow as well on the front. The pattern, really cute. And then she has these heels on that are kind of like, you know, heeled slippers, you know. So it's really adorable. Her accessories are kind of beauty centered with a, like, makeup bag, you know, like a little face roller and just stuff like that, like a little fan as well. Like, she's super cute. She's giving me Robin vibes, especially with the little fluffy, fuzzy cuffs on her robe. Like, her robe looks very similar to Robin's robe, and I think if those two were photographed together, you know, they would look so cool. Definitely. I think Chanel here is also, you know, it's very clear that she's very, you know, sleepover themed, but I still feel like the dress underneath, you know, the accessories, very versatile. So she's really cute. Now, next we have Heather, and she, like Chanel, had collector releases recently. And so her inclusion here does not surprise me. She has a very simple, kind of like half white, half black hairstyle here, some bangs. Her hairstyle is very similar to her original core look, if I'm not mistaken. But it is still a little bit different. So it's still unique to this doll. Her makeup is unique. I'm not sure if we've had this look before for Heather. It might be a little different, you know, a little switch up with the lipstick or whatever, since you know, the upper lip is like darker, and then the lower lip is like, there's like a gradient of like dark to lighter. So that's interesting. Her accessories are also kind of like makeup themed, obviously, and I like her slippers. They're kind of more like flat looking, but still her outfit is very, very casual looking. Like, this outfit definitely to me reads more as casual and, like, you know, sporty, and like you can actually wear this to go outside. So this definitely feels like very versatile to me. The like a little sweater piece with the hood, and then we have the pants. And the graphics on both these parts is very cool. It's like with the graphics of like the white and then the designs. It's very cute. So I like her. She's really cute. But lastly, we have Natasha, and this girl. Now, she's my favorite out of all four. Natasha looks amazing. I mean, come on. Look at her Ariana ponytail. Look at her little two-piece here. The top and the bottom have a similar pattern going on, but they look so cute. Like, I love how flowy the top looks, you know, and it just kind of like kind of from like a side, it just kind of droops over the pants, and then the pants have this gathering at the top, and then they kind of flare out at the bottom. So love that little flare pants situation. She has some writing on her pants and some like ribbon designs and stuff. It's so cutesy. It's so Natasha. And then her shoes are also like more of like a heeled look, slipper effect, which again, I just love that so much. Her hairstyle, again, like Ariana, it's just a very simple, like short, high ponytail, but I mean, it just works. It just works on Natasha. And her makeup, simple. Again, is it new? Is it something, like unique to this doll? I'm not sure. It might be similar to original Natasha's doll or the recent budget doll of Natasha. But there's just almost very little eyeshadow here. The lipstick is very simple. So, but it works. I mean, she looks great. And then the thing that got me is her accessories, which, can you guess? Like, all the other girls had like multiple accessories that are either like an iPad, a CD player, beauty accessories. And what does Natasha include? A cake, a heart-shaped cake. And one of the pieces is like cut out. It's like a slice of the cake. And then her other accessory is like a little knife, like a cutting knife for the cake. So that's those are her accessories. That's all she comes with. It's a cake. And that's it. Okay. Girl, I mean, I knew I liked her, and now I know why, because she's the one bringing the food to the sleepover. She's the one bringing the snacks, the cake to the event. Oh, girl, it's just so funny to me. Like, she's the only one who includes a snack, and it's a full ass cake. And it's a heart-shaped cake, and it's silver and white, and it's like chromatic, like what? But honestly, I wouldn't mind having a slice. So, but yeah, she's just so funny, and it's just such a cool doll to me. And again, just the only thing is just I wish she had posability, but she doesn't, because I love her. Now, it's just so funny to me, the evolution of sleepover dolls. Back in 2021 is when we first had the release of the sleepover dolls that were Walmart exclusive with Brianna, Marina, and Robin, obviously. And then we had 2024, the release of the junior high sleepover dolls. And then now 2026, we're gonna get Shadow High sleepover dolls. And it's just interesting how they've evolved with the evolution of 2021 having like second outfits, sleeping bags. Like, to be fair, those dolls had sleeping bags and pillows, but no other accessories. They had hangers and stuff, but like, yeah. So the earlier dolls of Rainbow High, they had second outfits and hangers and combs, and stands, but they didn't have any like excess of accessories as we have now. Junior High came along, and those had more accessories, and obviously they were junior high, but they also had more articulation. And now with Shadow High, these have a couple of accessories, but no stands, no combs, and no second outfits. So yeah, and no articulation. So it's kind of interesting how they've, kind of, again, evolved over the years. And it's also shocking to me that we only have 3 waves of these sleepover dolls. Like, you'd think like, oh, we'd have like multiple dolls that are sleepover themed by now, surely, but no, this is it. So hopefully in the future we'll get more dolls that are just better, with more outfits, more accessories, better articulation, and stands. But for now, this is what we have. And which era is your favorite? But that's gonna do it for this, I guess, first look at these brand new Shadow High dolls. That's all the stock photos we have for now. I'm sure, again, we'll have more clearer, high quality stock photos as the time passes, but for now, this is what we got. Again, my favorites would have to be, like, my ranking would go, my favorite is Natasha, my second favorite is Chanel, my third favorite will be Heather, and then my least favorite would be Luna, just because Luna's outfit is just very plain, but I do like that it's a set, it's just plain to me. And Natasha, I love that she has a cake. Chanel, love her robe, her hairstyle, and then Heather, she has a very casual, kind of sporty look that also could work for customization and mixing and matching. So the main thing here that I wish that they had is elbow articulation and knee articulation, because usually at least they have those. No wrist joints is guaranteed, but at least elbow movement and knee movement. You know, that would have been nice. No stands is not surprising to me because these are very like playline dolls. We only had stands back with the Shadow High collector dolls, and some of the Rainbow High releases had stands, but none of them. Again, it's no longer a guarantee that Rainbow High dolls include stands or combs or articulation. So that's the thing to me that I wish that they would have again every release, is it stands and at least elbow and knee joints. But I guess MJ, it's like playing, like it's like they're just throwing darts at the wall, and like they're just kind of like, you know, they're just, it seems so random to me, like when they do include some certain articulation and stands or combs, you know, because sometimes we don't need combs, but they include them anyways, and sometimes we would like articulation, but we don't get it. So, and I love stands. I would be nice to have stands again, but again, whatever. For now, this is what we got. But what do you think of this new Shadow High Sleepover line, and what does your ranking look like? Who is your favorite? And what do you think of the pricing of, again, probably around $24.99? Would you wait for a sale, or like what's your strategy here? Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, no pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.